Okay, so next I'm going to demonstrate the warm-up routine for my annual sport and performance program for youth hockey. I've included the table inside the written project itself, but I want to provide a demonstration, just a short demonstration of each of the exercises. I won't be doing the whole thing in its entirety, just so we have an idea of the movements associated with each exercise. I did put in there for a good warm-up, and this is a personal thing of mine, is a short jog, probably about your 5K pace for about a quarter mile. It just gets me in the mental area I need to be before a game, before a warm-up, and I get going in the exercises themselves. This is a dynamic warm-up, so you'll see a lot of hip swings, hip rotations, hopping, things of that nature. But it's great for a hockey program, being that it's in a cold environment. The floors aren't always the best shape, and when it comes to clothing, you can either wear a tracksuit, a typical hockey warm-up suit, or shorts and a t-shirt if you're outside. All right, so I talked about the 5K pace quarter mile jog. The first exercise is going to be ankle hops, and what that is you're warming up the ankles and the calves, as well as kind of get the knees and the hips warmed up, and it'll be a 20-second interval. And it'll begin. You just kind of roll off the toes of your feet. No real movement. Keep your arms at a 90-degree angle. Looks just something like this, right? For 20 seconds straight. It will then transition into the A march, which works on bringing your quads and your hips into their full range of motion. Honestly, it's swinging the arms fully back, right? Good quick tempo, coming off the toes. 20 seconds as well, and then transition straight into an A skip, a little bit more explosive, rolling off the toes. All right, we're trying to elevate the heart rate as well as the body temperature and get that blood flowing in the muscles. All right, following the A skip, keep those knees driven down straight to the ground and go into butt kicks. Heel hitting your glutes, warming up the quads as well as your knees, and that whole lower kinetic chain. All right, so we move up from the lower body there into arm swings. We have 3 variations of these. The first one being just in the front, right? Keeping your head up, shoulders back, getting the full range of motion in your shoulders there for another 20 seconds, and going front and back, bringing the biceps up to your ears, driving the hands back as far as comfortable. You don't want to overdo it. Followed by the third variation, which is bent over at the waist. You're shaking it out, keeping those shoulders back, right, for another 20 seconds. All right, so we went from the legs to the arms. We're going back to the legs again, to the reverse lunge and high knee. You're going to stand facing a wall, give it about 2 feet, whatever's comfortable with bringing your knee up, right? You're going to step back into the lunge, making sure you keep the leg level. Oh, safe angle at the knee. We're exploding forward, driving that knee up. Back to the lunge, drive the knee up. So you're going to do 8 per side. Right, so switching to the left side, driving that knee up, stretching all the ligaments, connective tissue in the legs and the hips. All right, so following the reverse lunge to the high knee, we're going to go into the lateral squat. It's more of a groin stretch than anything else. You're going to bring yourself down, right, keeping it just lateral, stretching out the groin. This is great for the groin muscles, which are used quite a bit for the lateral aspects of skating in hockey. All right, so for the lateral squat, we go to the overhead squat, right, keeping the hands up in the air, biceps kind of by the ears, right, bringing those knees over top of the toes, keeping a neutral head, and that range of motion should be just whatever's comfortable, watching their pelvis. Starts to roll under, they can go a little more shallow. Okay, so following the overhead squat, we're going to go to hip circles, again using something like a wall, right, you're bringing that hip up, and really you're just trying to make a circle with the knee, getting full range of motion. 8 sides, 8 circles for each side, going both directions, back as well as forward. All right, transition from that to hip swings. It's very typical runners, right? We're not trying to overdo it, keeping the legs straight. So that's the lateral swing, followed by the front to back. Again, you're trying to get it parallel to the ground, but it's all about the range of motion of each athlete individually. Finally, we go into the inchworm push-up. Okay, this is just kind of, it's not It's a warm-up exercise, but it's a little bit of strengthening as well. Right, you're gonna go for 8 reps. Hands by your feet. You're just walking it out. You do a good push-up and walking it back in. Do 8 of those. Finally, the final exercise of the warm-up is high knees. 20 seconds. Bring those knees high. Trying to bring those quads parallel to the ground for 20 seconds. Following the warm-up, you can then begin any part of it's great for a warm-up for a game or practice, or also part of the resistance training program included in this performance plan. Hope this video has been helpful.